What's up, YouTube? It's your boy 449 back again with another banger, another YouTube video, another you know the vibes, man. I'm just here to yap it up with y'all today. How's everybody feeling today, y'all? It is December, some shit. Christmas is around the corner. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you guys are having a good Christmas. I hope that you guys are safe, healthy, mentally stable, emotionally stable. I hope that your finances are in order. I hope that your families are safe. I hope that you guys are getting gifts for Christmas and gifting other people things for Christmas as well, your loved ones. Don't go buying people who don't care about you Christmas gifts. Don't do that. If you know that motherfucker don't care about you, do not buy them no Christmas gift. Don't be that person. But you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are just living life, enjoying life, and continuing to follow your dreams and chase your dreams. I am having an amazing day today. I feel good. For the last few days, like my knee has been hurting. I don't really know what that's about. For all my athletes out there, the pain is like right here on my MCL, this ligament on the inside of the knee right here. That shit fucking hurts. I hit like a leg day last week, and after that leg day, my knee has been hurting. But the thing is though, like I'm a gym guy. Like I always have leg days, so it's like I don't really fucking know why my leg was hurting. But anyways, that's besides the point though. My knee feels better today, so I feel good. And yeah, I'm just here to yap it up with you guys today. It's like it's warm as hell outside, which really just blows me. Guys, listen, hold on. Hear me out. I have never been a big global warming guy. I have never been a super global warming guy. But like I think now is the time to get into this fucking global warming shit. It is like 68 degrees in the middle of December. What the fuck is going on? Somebody explain that to me. What is going on? How is it this hot in the middle of December? Do you see me? I'm outside in a cut off sleeve shirt, crop, cut off sleeves. My arms are exposed. It is not cold out here. Something's not right. Something's not adding up. The world might be ending soon. The world might be ending soon because I don't understand how the fuck it is this warm in the middle of December. I remember when like I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure we all can relate. It used to be snowing around this time, cold as hell. How the fuck does it feel like a spring day in the middle of December? Something's not right, guys. I don't really know what it is. Correction, it's really 70 degrees. 2 degrees higher than what I thought it was. 70 fucking degrees in the middle of December. The world is ending soon. Crazy. The world is ending. Yo, no, hell no. But yeah, guys, I feel great today. I feel good. I'm having a good day. Just came to yap it with you guys a little bit, man. You know, I talk a lot, so here to yap a little bit. But the YouTube video today is about some of my favorite pieces of clothing that I've released this year, and I'm just gonna show you guys what those are and kind of go in detail about why they're my favorite and how they sold and how they did for the brand. Um, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I have a clothing brand called Mafia Scheme. This is it right here, Mafia Scheme. This is a shirt that I released last year. Put cool cartoons on it, graphics, all that. So, yeah, I have a clothing brand named Mafia Scheme. I've been running this clothing brand about 4 years now, maybe 5 years. I don't fucking know. Time flies. But so yeah, have a clothing brand named Mafia Scheme, and I've released a lot of clothes over the years, and so I just want to go over my 2024 favorite pieces of clothing that I've released this year. And I've released a lot of shit this year, but I just want to show you guys my favorites. I think the biggest thing I've realized about running a clothing brand this year is just that you really have to be consistent with your drops. And I kind of think that's in everything you do, creatively or artistically. It's about the consistency. Oftentimes people find something they want to do and they kind of lack that consistency, and you really have to do it. Not every piece is going to be a banger. Not everything you drop is going to be a banger. But as long as you're growing and you know your artwork or your creative niche is getting better, you know what I'm saying, the support will come. And so yeah, guys, I've dropped quite a few clothes this year. I did take a long break though. I took a break from maybe, I can't remember exactly when I took the break, but I remember like I took like a 3 to 4 month break this year, which is crazy. That's almost half the year. But I took like a break this year, really just to get my mental right. Um, I dealt with a lot last year. I don't think I've ever talked about it on this YouTube channel, but I will talk about it soon. But I dealt with a lot last year, and I kind of got over like a case that I was fighting, and it's nothing crazy, y'all. Don't worry, I'm not like a. Just know it was not a crazy case. Um, it was really like a civil rights case, if I'm being honest. I want to tell y'all the full story in a separate YouTube video, but it was a civil rights case. They innocently killed a black man, and people just started rioting, and it got a little bit crazy. But so I recently just got over that case last year. And so I wanted to kind of take a mental break because I was on house arrest for a long time. It was just a lot. So I took a break from dropping clothes. But for some reason, I kind of regret that break a little bit because I really just should have been consistently dropping closes. But also, I don't know, I wasn't in the best headspace either. So you kind of just have to find a balance in your consistency. If you're not in the best headspace, I understand it. But kind of don't let that be a real hindrance either. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't take too long of a break. Now I'm back dropping clothes. I just released those hoodies that y'all have seen in like my last two videos. And I'm getting ready to release another hoodie. Now I wanted to release this next hoodie in December, but it's already almost over, so I'm just going to release it in January. But you know what I'm saying, it's all cool. Let me show you guys the new clothes, or not the new clothes. Let me show you guys the clothes that were my favorite pieces in 2024. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of my favorite pieces. Let's start out with these cardigans I released. So in the beginning of this year, I released some cardigans. I released a green one and I released a pink one. This is it right here. It's just a simple heavyweight, I think this is 100% cotton cardigan. Right here. It has the logo Scheme Co. for short for Scheme Company on the side. It has pockets. The pockets are like my favorite part of this cardigan. Like it literally has pockets. And these are just, I don't know, they're so nice. They're so warm. I released a green one and a pink one. I'll go show you guys the pink one in a second. But these cardigans, they did sell very well for me, and I just have like I think two more sizes left, or three more sizes left. But these cardigans sold well for me. And why I released these cardigans was due to what I was dealing with last year. So like I said, last year I was fighting a case, and I was going to court literally every month of 2023, and really 2022 as well. I was going to court every month, once a month. And I didn't have I had court clothes or church clothes or whatever, but I didn't really have a lot of it. And I honestly had to go like buy like new clothes just so I could wear to court, because like at the end of the day, I'm trying to not go to prison, so I needed to make sure that I made the best impression ever. I couldn't really just show up in jeans and a t-shirt or like a scheme hoodie or a crop scheme hoodie and scheme sweats to court. It would have sent my ass to jail. So it's just like I had to make sure I was making the best impression. And towards the end of 2023, I actually really did think I was going to prison, y'all. I thought I was getting ready to go to jail. So I eventually hit this breaking point to where I was just like, okay, well, fuck it. Every time I go to court, the news are here. They're putting me on the news. They're putting me on TV. I'm gonna go to court and scheme. Fuck it, bro. If it's over, it's over. But I'm gonna go to court and scheme. I didn't want to make it a scheme hoodie, so I said I'm going to drop a collection of like professional, quote unquote, like just like different attire outside of streetwear. I'm gonna drop a collection of it, and I'm gonna be wearing that collection to court. I was getting ready to go to trial, so trial is like a daily thing or whatever the fuck. So like I'm just like, okay, so every day of trial, I'm gonna come in a different scheme piece that is court appropriate and still looks professional. And so when they put me on camera, at least my clothes will be on camera as well. And so I had this idea where I was going to drop cardigans, flannels, button up shirts, and like a quarter zip shirt. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like a collared shirt that zips down to like about your mid chest area, like a quarter zip. I think it's called like a quarter. I don't know, but it was like a collared shirt. And so I made the collection, I designed it, and I got all the patches and all the clothes I needed for it, and I started wearing them to court. Um, I might have a picture and I'm gonna post a picture right here of the black cardigan that I wore, and that is also a picture of me and my lawyer as well. But yeah, so I designed these cardigans and I warmed the court, y'all. I warmed the court and I said, fuck it. Let me go show you guys the pink one. I had the pink one bagged up. I really didn't want to take it out the bag, but fuck it. I'll do that for the sake of the video. So I dropped three different types of cardigans. I dropped a black one, a green one, and a pink one. The black one sold all the way the fuck out, so I don't have any of those to show you guys right now. And then I have these pink ones and these green ones. I wore the black one and the green one to court. But yeah, so like I said, y'all, I was scared I was going to prison. I wasn't trying to go to prison, but I said, fuck it. If I'm going, then I'm gonna wear my clothes to court. And this is it right here. It's the same type as the green one. It's the pink one. Embroidered scheme logo, heavyweight cotton, same as the green one. Pockets on the side. I fucking love these pockets. Um, but yeah, so I dropped two cardigans, and I don't know. Is that like a trauma drop? Like I don't even know what to call that drop, but like it did very well. The quarter zip sold out. I don't have any more of those. The flannels sold out. I don't have any more of those. And the black cardigan sold out. I don't have any more of those, but I have about three left of those, two green ones and one pink one left. They're just in like 2XL, XLs, 2XLs and XLs, and it's so hard to get rid of those sizes. But yeah, guys. So I dropped those. I said, "Fuck it, y'all. If I'm going to jail, at least they're gonna see me in Scheme when they put me on the news." Bad publicity is still publicity at the end of the day. So I just said, "Fuck it." But thank God I did not go to jail. I ended that case off on probation. Thank God, and I'm actually getting ready to get off of probation now at the end of 2024. So I'm blessed. I thank God, and I also thank God for the idea for the drop too. It was a very genius drop. It was something I've never done before because I've only dropped like streetwear clothing. So I really just appreciated this drop for real, for real. Let me show you guys the next piece. Real quick, man, if I can offer any type of advice, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Do not go to jail. Think about your decisions 3 times. If they can get you in trouble, think about it 3 times. And just stay out of the way because going to court every month for about 2 to 3 years straight was like very traumatic for me. And I know people fight cases every day, man. People deal with this shit every day. But if you know that you are not built for like jail or being in the court system or being in that system, just think about your decisions before you make them. But yeah, so those were my cardigans that I dropped. I designed them in 2023 and I started wearing them in 2023, but I didn't officially drop them until the beginning of this year. That's when I officially dropped them and released everything, and they did great. After that drop, I went back to my roots, and I went back to my streetwear hoodies, t-shirt roots, and I had another drop that I really enjoyed, and let me show you guys that one. So shortly after I released those cardigans, I designed and released these zip up hoodies. This was the first zip up hoodie that I dropped this year. It is a family of skeletons that says Mafia members, Mafia scheme. Um, I really love this logo. Out of all the logos I've designed for this brand, this is literally in the top five. It has to be. I love this logo very much. And I love this logo and this hoodie because I feel like this represents what I want this brand to be. Not that we're all some skeletons, that's not really what I want this brand to be, but like the fact that we're a family, we're members. I think of everybody who buys my clothing and who wears my clothing as a part of the Mafia family, as a part of the Mafia scheme, as a part of the collective that we all are. And I feel like this design just shows that, and it just shows a family of skeletons here all congregating and scheming up their next plan. And I just put Mafia members, Mafia scheme. um it's not a full zip hoodie, it's just a regular. It's just a regular hoodie. Not a full zip. This size right here is a 2XL, and I dropped these hoodies in gray and black. I do not have any more of the gray ones. The gray ones sold out. I didn't even get to keep one for myself, and that's also just because like I'll sell a shirt off my back. Like oftentimes I don't get to keep a lot of my drops because when they're on the way to selling out, and I'll have like mine that I want to keep for myself, somebody will always hit me up and they'll be like, "Yo, do you have so and so size? Do you have this size?" And like I'll have it. I'll damn near be wearing it, and I'll be like, "Yeah, bro, I got it. Like, I'll sell it to you right now for this much or this much." Sometimes if it's something I've worn a lot, like I'll tell them like, "Hey, I've worn this," and I'll discount it. Or if it's not really something I've worn and I was waiting for the drop to kind of be over for me to start wearing it, I'll still sell it. But yeah, I'll sell a shirt right off my back, bro. I don't care. I love just spreading my brand to whoever really is interested in it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll sell it to anybody. But no, yeah. So I dropped that hoodie in gray and black. The gray ones have sold out completely, and that is the last black one I have. Of course, guess the size. Two fucking XL. You know, I have nothing against my 2XL plus size people, but all I have to say is a common experience I've dealt with in this brand is that somebody will be like, "Yo, drop this in 2XL or drop this in 3XL, or how come you don't make like plus sizes?" And then I'll make the plus sizes and they won't fucking sell out. It's happened so much to me. I am now like, I don't know. I sometimes I don't even like make any plus sizes. Like for the last drop that I just had, the hoodies in my last two videos, I did not make those in 2XL. Not at the fucking all. Not at all. Because I'm gonna be stuck with it. I don't know. It happens to me every fucking time. So yeah, I don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of losing money. But so yeah, I dropped those two zip up hoodies. I dropped them in black and gray. Amazing hoodies. I think those are also 100% cotton too. And Mafia Scheme, Mafia members, kind of a logo that just entails that we're a family and that we're all in this together, and that we're a gang of people, we're a mafia, we're members, and that this is a collective. This isn't just strangers wearing the same piece. If you see somebody in Mafia Scheme, just know that they're a gang for real. They're locked in and we're locked in. So yeah, I dropped those I think around like March, April, maybe. I can't even fucking remember. But no, yeah. So directly after I dropped those hoodies, I came and I dropped some t-shirts. Now I was in my creative bag. I don't know. I just remember around this time, it was like around my birthday. My birthday's in May. Shouts out to all the Tauruses out there. May 20th, I'm a Taurus. I'm actually the last day of Taurus season before Gemini season. Some people would argue that I'm actually a Gemini, but I already have a Taurus tatted on my back, so it's too late for that shit. I'm a fucking Taurus. I was in my creative bag around this summertime, May, June, July, and I came and I dropped a some crop t-shirts. Now I'm reaching this point in my clothing brand career that I'm just like, look, I want to start dropping crop clothings, and I also want to start like really designing things that I like. It's not that I was not designing things that I liked, but let me show you, let me tell you guys, I have been trying to design like a car logo for the longest. I've always been into cars and I've always been into the racing scene. And I've kind of just liked that type of atmosphere, and I've always wanted to make like a car shirt. And so I designed it and I found like these perfect shirts to go with it. They were nice and they were cropped. And so I made them, and I just remember I shot like a vlog, not really on YouTube because I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, but kind of on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Like I shot like a whole vlog about the whole process of how those went. But I dropped these shirts, I think somewhere around May or June. Let me show you guys. Right after those hoodies, I dropped the Mafia Motorsport tees. Um, this is them right there. Has a nice little car on it right there. Mafia Motorsport. The name just has a fucking ring to it. I love that. On the back, I have the Mafia Scheme logo, the Mercedes car, and Have some words down there. Call 1-800 Mafia Scheme. I have the Scheme Workshop, Scheme or Be Schemed on. This is the back of the shirt, and this is the front. These are crop shirts, and yeah. So I dropped those shirts, and I also dropped another shirt, um, a black shirt, and the black shirt doesn't really make it on my list of favorites, but that black shirt is just, it's still a favorite, but it's just not going to make it on this list per se. But if I did a list of my worst drops, it wouldn't make it on my worst drops either. Because I do have some clothes that I dropped this year that I think are like some of my worst drops of this year. But so I really like this shirt just because, like I said, I had been trying to design a car shirt since the start of my clothing brand, um, and I was just not that good at designing. And I put in enough work and enough practice to get better at designing, and I designed that shirt right there, and I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a really dope shirt. The drop went extremely well. That shirt is a medium. Of course, the sizes that I have left in that shirt are fucking XL. Whoop de fucking do. Um, but like, so yeah, so that shirt did very well for me. That drop did very well just overall. Of course, I don't have a shirt that is mine because in that shirt I would have had a small, but all the smalls sold out. So I don't have one for myself, but that will always be my favorite drop. One of my favorite drops of this year, if not my fave. I think the next drop is really my fave. But I dropped those shirts in the summertime, and it was really after that summertime I was just like, all right, I think I'm going to take a break. I didn't drop anything for like the next the next 3 to 4 months or so. Um, that was just really because I felt a little bit burnt out. Shortly after that break, I dropped some hoodies. Now we're at the end of the year. It's been a great 2024. I released a lot of clothing. I obviously haven't showed you guys everything I've released this year. I might do a separate video on my least favorite drops from 2024 because what I haven't shown you would obviously be in part of my least favorite drops. But we've had a good year. You know, I started the year off releasing the kind of professional clothing or the, you know what I'm saying, the court appropriate clothing. And then I went and I dropped some hoodies. After the hoodies, I dropped some shirts. And then after the shirts, I came back and I dropped some more crop hoodies. You know, we're back to fall now. We're back to like the fall winter season. And so yeah, so then I dropped the infamous hoodies that we've all seen in the last few videos, the establishment hoodies. So I think these are actually my favorite drop of this year. Um, these hoodies are just perfect, and if I can, I want every hoodie I drop to be cropped like this. These are heavyweight 460 GSM, I think, which means they're pretty heavy. Um, Fully printed across the zipper, even on the zipper. Hoodies. That's the logo right there. Mafia Scheme official, established in 1997, with some words at the bottom. That is the blue one. I dropped the gray one, as you guys know. I'll show you guys the gray one second. But so yeah, so now it's the end of the year. I'm back in my creative bag and I'm back to wanting to drop clothes. I took my little hiatus. I relaxed a little bit. I didn't really push the brand on social media. I just kind of did my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And I came across these hoodies and I said, okay, now is the time to really get back out there and really start back dropping. I've taken a long enough break, so you know why not? And I dropped these hoodies. So yeah, you guys know how these hoodies are doing, man. My last like 2 to 3 YouTube videos have been about these hoodies. I just dropped them. I did the photo shoot in them. I went and worked on them in the workshop a little bit. I showed you guys the behind the scenes of that too, and they're doing. I mean, they're doing good. They're doing great. The blue ones are actually almost sold out. The ones I just showed you, they're actually almost sold out. So as you guys know, I dropped these ones as well. Mafia Scheme University. So with these gray hoodies, I really wanted to do a like college style academic as drop. I've talked about it a little bit in my previous videos, but like I said, I wanted to do a university style drop. Um, you know, when you go to a school, the school has their own merch, and I kind of wanted to do that for my brand. I wanted to treat Mafia Scheme like it was a university, and I wanted to have my merch for the university. And so that's just part of the merch collection for the university. There will be more merch dropping soon, university merch. But yeah, that's just the first of it. And so yeah, those are my last drops of 2024. I don't necessarily think that I'm dropping anything else for the rest of this year. I mean, we have about 2 weeks left in the year, right? Fuck it, let's start 2025 the best way we can, you know what I'm saying? And start strong and start off dropping some clothes. It's been a great year, honestly. I can't complain, you know. I learned a lot this year. I got better just designing in general and kind of putting together drops. I saw where I can get better at. I realized that taking too long of a break on certain things can disrupt your rhythm. And that's part of the reason why like I kind of dislike the break I took, because like one of the things that negatively affected me with taking this break was that I kind of like lost my touch on marketing. Leading up to this drop, I was like doing very well with marketing, from like photo shoots to marketing campaigns to posting on TikTok consistently, on Instagram consistently, and really picking my models and really just making sure I have everything needed to like market the drop. And for some reason, like when I got ready to drop these hoodies, that I just showed y'all, the blue and the gray hoodies, I kind of was like out of touch with like marketing. I was like, fuck, like I just post these hoodies one time and that's it, right? That's all I have to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just like, nah, like you have to do like a lot. And so I kind of lost my touch with how efficiently I was marketing my other drops, and that was literally just a cause of me not dropping for so long. And I kind of got comfortable, and I kind of forgot that like everything it takes to really push a drop. When it got time to market, I was just like, shit. What do I do? What do I do? What do I? I was just kind of like out of touch with that. So, like I said, be consistent in things you want to do. If you have to take a break for mental health, take that break, but don't let it really fuck you up in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it really deter you from the rhythm and the motion that you had going for yourself. And just continue to, follow your dreams, be creative, and do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the people that support you will support you, and more people will always support you as long as you're consistently doing what you have to do. This YouTube channel is growing. We are now at 90 or 91 subscribers, one of those. But like, come on, guys. 10 more subs and I'll be at 100 subscribers. 100. If there were 100 of you right here, I don't have to keep saying that, man. Y'all know I'm scared. I am nervous. I get nervous. So if there were 100 of you standing right in front of me right now, and I just have a mic and I'm giving like my little TED talk or whatever the fuck, my heart would be about to beat out my fucking chest. My heart would literally be about to drop through my ass. Like, I am a nervous guy. I'm super nervous. So I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting, all the love I've been getting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular guy that likes to just get on this YouTube and yap and be vulnerable and share my story and hope that I can inspire the next person to follow their dreams or do whatever you want to do. And that's just always something I'll push for you guys. If there's anything you want to do, go do it. If you want to start a YouTube, start it. If you want to start a clothing brand, start it. If you want to start a business, start it. Do it and jump into it, because I've learned a lot. One of the biggest things I've learned in running a business is that you won't know what you need until you start it. You have to start somewhere, and that lets you know what you need. It's like taking a test. You can study for a test, right? And then you take the test and you fail it. But while failing that test, the failed answers or the failed questions show you what you need. They tell you what you need. You now understand what you should have studied and what you need to study to pass the next test. So it's just like, it's the same thing with running a business. You will never know what you need and what has to change and what needs to be done for a business until you start that business. And that's with every endeavor, whether it's whatever the fuck you want it to be. But when you jump into your endeavor, don't think you'll have it figured out. just because you've been studying the endeavor. Once you jump into the endeavor of whatever it is you want to do, you're going to understand what you need to do. For example, I started this clothing brand business and I thought that I had did enough research on the business to understand everything I needed. I started screen printing. I didn't have the adequate equipment to really cure screen printing. Real quick, sorry, I know I'm rambling, guys. Screen printing is when you paint the logo on the shirt. You have a screen, you put paint on the screen, and you paint it on the shirt. You have to really dry that paint in a very good way so it doesn't wash off. I thought that I had a good way of drying the paint. I did the research, I studied, I thought that I had the best way for it. Not really the best way, but I thought that I had a good enough way to at least pass the grade, you know what I'm saying? To really pass off the work. And I didn't. Those who bought from my first drop, all of y'all are gonna remember this. My first ever collection, people bought it, they loved it, they washed it one time, then the logo literally washed off. The logo literally washed the fuck off. I wouldn't have known that was going to be a problem if I did not start the business. I did the research, I did the knowledge, I put in the legwork, I became a student of the game, and I still fucked up. I still failed. So at the end of the day, you have to start that business or start that passion or start that dream or start whatever you want to learn what you're going to need to progress and further move forward in the business. And fast forward to today, my logos are no longer fucking washing off. Instead, they're looking faded and vintage, and I literally love it. I literally love it. So, you just have to keep progressing, and that's with everything you do. So I'm not going to talk your head off. I think I've already been talking for like 10 minutes straight, and it's getting a little bit cold out here. It's getting dark. But I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. 90 fucking subs. 10 more till we're at 100. I don't know. I want to hug all of you guys. More videos are coming soon. I'm definitely going to drop another video before the end of the year, and we're just going to keep this thing going, guys. And you know what I'm saying, the videos are going to get better and better and better and better and better. And I'll try to continue to encourage you guys and give you guys more games and tips and helpful advice. And if you have something that you want me to make a YouTube video about, drop it down in the comments. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Say, yo, I want to see you talk about this, or I want to hear you talk about this, or ask me a question and say, hey, I got this type of question. Can you make a video about it? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not getting paid off of YouTube yet. You know what I'm saying? I got all the fucking time in the world and space and energy to make a YouTube video about whatever. So just let me know, you guys, and I'll try to help you guys as much as you are helping me. Hearts all around. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I will catch you guys on the next YouTube video. 404 Dawn out.